welcome to the family. We've got your back. This week we, oops, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, sorry. I thought my phone was dumb. Wasn't. It was just me. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, happy Independence Day.
Yay. We spent our day picking up flags from, or the evening, so it's kind of late.
It took an hour.
And so we're going to be really quick tonight so we can watch Independence Day movies that we want to watch, even though it's really late, because, you know, it's a day off, and yay.
I'll probably fall asleep.
So is Ava. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, so this week we're talking about something that I need to work on, because, you know, that's why we do the podcast, is because, you know, I'm an awful person. Well,
you're not an awful person.
No, that was not a fishing for a compliment, but I have been awful in the past, and the reason I studied family science and human behavior is because I wanted to understand people, and I didn't, and I still don't, but I can understand studies and science. So anyway, so things I need to work on. This first one is not this first one, but what we're talking about this week is showing off. And what we mean by that is seeking attention, like by conspicuous behavior, or not just conspicuous though. It's more like embarrassing, selfish.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, right?
The intent is, I want this person to like me, or I want whoever I'm socializing with to like me, or be impressed by me, or
it's all about ego.
It's some type of response.
Right.
You want a specific response from them, and so you say and do things to elicit that response. But typically, when you are interacting for your own result with people, it backfires.
Yeah.
Right? And so you get embarrassed. You create the opposite of your intent. Like, oh, I want these people to like me. You tell a funny story that's rude about somebody else and they dislike you, right? Or they can tell you're trying too hard and they're like, oh, yeah, I don't like this person. They're trying too hard.
It's also bad too if it goes right. Like if you are showing off and it goes off well, then you think you might get into the pride.
Or keep up that behavior that's attention seeking.
Yeah.
So these attention seeking behaviors are really slippery slope type behaviors that are really just embarrassing. So like, and then you experience regret. Like, I lay in bed at night and, not purposefully, but scenes from my past flash in my head, and I'm like, oh, I hate my life. I'm so embarrassing. Why am I this way? You know, that sort of thing. And it's like I can't fall asleep because all these embarrassing things that I've done over my life, you know, pop into my head. Like vomiting on myself on a date because I laughed too hard and I started coughing and vomited all over myself. Yeah, I'm sure my senior year of high school, that guy really enjoyed that part. And I couldn't change my shirt because we had to have pictures and they were matching shirts, and I couldn't be the only one in a weird shirt. It was really awful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so stuff like that. And it wasn't because I was trying to impress him. That was just an embarrassing moment, I guess. But I wanted to be thought of as fun, and so we were all telling funny stories, and it just went too far for me because I kept coughing, because I kept aspirating my dinner, because I was laughing so hard. Anyway, so stuff like that. It's like, why can't things just work out for me? Why can't people just love me? You know, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I want to lessen that. So I studied and figured out what would be a better way to interact. And so, going into the social interaction, listening. Do more listening than you do talking. People like that.
People do.
Those of you who need a handbook for life because you didn't naturally get one like me, like, you have to figure it out, right? You're like, I don't understand people. Well, this is one of your tools that you can employ for this handbook of life.
And it's not just listening; it's just active listening.
Well, yeah, and that's part of the one at the bottom is respond appropriately instead of what can I say next that would be funny? Like, you're listening to somebody's story and something pops into your head that you want to say. So when they're done talking, instead of responding to that story, you tell one of your own, right? Respond appropriately instead. Like, ask questions, or, oh, tell me about that. Oh, that was interesting. Wow, that must have been fun. What did you think about that? How did you feel about that? Who else was there? That sort of thing. Yeah. And then be other-minded in your conversation in that. So with listening, that includes listening, right? But also, like, go into the social interaction thinking, how can I help this person have a positive experience because they were around me?
Yeah.
Like, I want to make their day better. I want to influence their day for the good, right? I want to influence this situation for the better because I care about this person that I'm talking to. And so what can I say, do, remember, care about that will benefit this other person? And when you are other-minded, then that typically gets the result you actually want, which is, I want them to like me.
Oh, yeah. So much easier to like someone when they genuinely care about you.
Yeah.
Right?
And they can tell you're being real, and that you're an active participant instead of me, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, less selfish conversations and more other-mindedness, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Good call.
I'm sorry. I've been
tired.
Yawning. I woke up at 5:30 to do my studies as well as to do my as well as to smoke the pork.
We had so good. We love smoking
I'm yawning.
food. We loved.
It was really good.
It was so good.
It's really good. Anyway, but yeah, these things are
best Father's Day gift ever. Because they thought about what you wanted and gave you what you wanted instead of, hey, this is funny, let's give you an ugly tie, right?
Yeah.
It was nice.
But I really think these things here that are on the thing to do.
You mean these?
Yes. Well, sorry. Yeah, these, right.
He's tired.
They're, in a nutshell, they're the things that really influence people for good.
Camera's over there.
Yep.
He's so tired. He's looking at the computer, the monitor that shows us the film, the recording, instead of the actual camera.
I could be looking your way, though.
No, but you're not.
I know I'm not, but I could be.
You could be. Okay, so we'll wrap this up because obviously we have nothing important to say other than just be careful in your social interactions, especially if you're like dating and meeting new people or just trying to cultivate relationships with people. I mean, this will help in your business. It helps in your and job-wise. It helps
completely
in your social interactions. It helps with your family. Because think about who you actually enjoy being around. Is it the storyteller who only just comes back after you say something with some story?
Trying to one-up you?
Yes, that one-upmanship, or the, hey, look at me, like a 3-year-old jumping off the couch when a visitor comes, right? It's like, hey, look at my trick. Woohoo, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, it's fun right then.
When they're
fun
3,
in the moment,
but grow out of
that,
right? So, yeah, I'm having a birthday this month, and I need to grow out of that 3-year-old mentality. So maybe for this birthday, that can be my present to myself, is growing up. What do you think? Should I give it a try?
I think you're doing great, dear.
Oh,
sheesh.
Okay.
Am I swiping?
So, I don't know what you're doing. Swipe or no swiping?
Assignment.
Okay. So, go into this week being less selfish in your social interactions and think more about others than you do about yourself. And they will improve your that will improve your relationships. So yeah, work on that if you struggle like me, being giant dork and embarrassment in your social interactions. Oh. Okay, anyway, have a great week and happy Independence Day. Bye, guys.
Bye.